Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your December mid-month messages. Just a few things before we get started. I will be doing the 2021 yearly forecast messages next week, so be sure to come back and check those out. Also, the vlog portion of this channel will be returning on January 11th. Our first topic will be on distractions, so tap in and join me for a discussion. And lastly, but certainly not least, my book opening of the Way, a High Priestess Perspective will release on 2/21/21. The details on where to get your copies are coming soon. For additional guidance, go to www.sophisticatedintuitionllc.com. And guys, be sure if you're trying to order manifestation packages and all the tools or schedule messages with me, make sure you put in www dot to search for the website, because otherwise you're going to pull up my Google page. I can never say Google. Whatever. You can, if you don't put in the www, it's going to take you to the Google page first, is what I've noticed. And that's fine. There's some information there. But if you're really trying to get to the direct website, the quickest way is to add that. All right. So again, www.sophisticatedintuitionllc.com. Okay. Right now, I do have a Holy Days special going on. So if you enter the code Holy Days 1010, you'll get 10% off of purchases of $40. And if you enter the code Holy Days 20, you'll get 20% off of the purchases of $100. Okay. So always be love and be light, and check out the website if you're interested. Let's get into your message, Virgos. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is it that the Virgos need to know for the remainder of December from the spirit realm into the physical realm? What is it that the Virgos need to know? Please, Spirit. Two, two, three. Okay. All right, fifth house. This is the house of self-expression and the pleasure of showing who we truly are. Here we see one's creativity and artistic vision, how we like to have fun, playfulness, and pleasure, games of chance, love affairs, and also children. I create the fifth house. Okay, so that's that Six of Cups energy. Okay, so for some of you, you may be connecting to a past life connection. Okay, I'm getting that very lightly, but we'll be pulling all of the information, and if that comes out, I'll let you know. But it just feels like you're tapping into your creative space. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting for you, Virgos. Like, you may be in a very, how can I lend myself to the collective? What is my gift? What is my talent? What am I capable of here? Right? That's kind of what I'm getting from this fifth house energy. All right, so let's go ahead and get the rest of the information. I've been getting ahead of myself today, guys. If you cross-watch any of the earlier messages like Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, those went on for quite a bit. So I'm going to try to keep it light for you. All right, so for the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? Yeah. What is it? Okay, all right. Okay. Page of Cups wanted to peek out there. Ace of Wands. It's just all over. I can see where this is going already, but I'll finish pulling the cards. Okay. Ace of Wands, a brand new passionate beginning, but creativity is what's standing out more than anything from this. It's like your I'm hearing your brow chakra is lit up right now. Okay. Like, I remember, oh my goodness, it's crazy. I remember I had a very successful weekend of personal readings, right? And was it after the No, it was before, long before. I had a sophisticated social locally, and that was very successful as well. But it was way prior to that. I had a very successful weekend of personal readings. It was like, I don't know, I think I had 5 or 7 of them, maybe. I don't know. It was good, all in one day. I was at a gathering, and it was a good time, and it was good, and it was inspiring that it was something that I wanted to do. But for those of you who don't know or are new to this channel, like, this portion of sophisticated intuition is not for personal gain. Okay, so like many of our empath energy readers, psychics, whatever you want to call us, intuitive guides, some may charge a very generous amount for you to get this information. Whereas for me, when I was initiated and accepted my gift and abilities, I decided or agreed that it wouldn't be for personal gain, this portion of it specifically, because I feel like the Bible should be free. It's the truth, and that the price there is so expensive, you can't name a price, right? So for me, I had to come to something because I use my energy, right? And so I came to the amount of $20, 20 US dollars, right? And decided that that would remain the cost. Okay. Well, obviously, until I build a significant amount of clientele, that is not something that is going to sustain me to be able to be financially independent. So my mind was churning of, how can I incorporate who I am and be free, financially free, and be able to exit the matrix of corporate and lend myself to the collective at the same time. And when I pose that out into the universe, my God, like floods of, this is what you can do, this is what you can do, this is what you can do. And I didn't even think of that, I knew that, scrolling through my social media, there were people out there putting out, similar manifesting tools and things like that on their websites, because I've scrolled through and seen like, oh, I want one of those. But it didn't like connect to me that was something that I could do. I didn't even think about their, sites. And then I got those downloads, received those downloads that this is what you can do. This is not something that was copied or, I looked at this website and, oh, okay, I could do it this way. No, these were rituals that I've been practicing for quite a while, for several years, but no one knew about, okay? And have been very successful for me. So the divine just like snapped, like, has it not worked for you? Offer it to the collective. And so I did, and it has been very fruitful and is growing and developing. And I'm very excited, very proud, not in an ego way, but very proud of what I've been able to offer in regards to truth, love, and light to the collective. Now, say all of that to say, Virgo, this seems to be an energy that you're in where you are being inspired here. Okay? You are being truly inspired. And it was like, I was driving down the road, just minding my own business. And it's this song. It's not even a song. I think it's like an interlude. And I want to say it's 7th Streeter, but I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that. And if anybody who's watching, don't be offended, because I don't know who exactly it is, because it comes on so quickly, because it's so, I think it's at the end of a song or something, but it says, like, the idea for me to launch the website just like snapped, and immediately I was driving down the road and that song or that interlude came on and said, bright ideas, we got bright ideas, hey. So if you know that, or Google it or YouTube it or whatever, listen to that, because it may help you with your inspiration here. But I feel like you don't need any help. Like, you are like tuned in and tapped in, and something is being triggered here for you to be in your creative space. Okay. I thought I wasn't going to be long-winded, Virgo. I'm sorry. Let's get to the rest of it. All right, for the sign of Virgo. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of, December? This is taking you into the new year, looks like. Yeah. Okay. For the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of December? Please, too many, but that was Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. Ace of Swords wanted to come out to clarify the Ace of Swords, but there was another card I didn't see that came out instead. Well, let me get into your reading. Wow, Virgo, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, destiny. Didn't I say this about y'all? Y'all still on the same vibration. Y'all still on the same frequency right now. Good for you. Good for you, because I don't remember exactly what your message was about, but I do know that you had manifested the life that you wanted, because I remember wanting to like snap a photo of your reading before I closed it. Okay, so now opposition, complement, duality, dependence, differentiation. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Objectivity, oscillation, and interaction, opposition. Okay, so you may have been faced with some opposition. I feel like for some of you, you've got some grand ideas, okay, and it's been met with opposition or naysayers or something like that, right? Like people who don't believe that you can accomplish this, or like, for instance, like I was trying to get to, I think I kind of missed that point. Like after the fact, after I launched my website, I realized how much competition was out there. I didn't even take notice to that at all until I already had put my packages together, launched a website, put the information out, told everybody about it. And then I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute, there's people who do this already. But guess what, Virgo? They're not me. They don't have my energy. They don't have my gift. They don't have my abilities, right? Virgo, you're going to have competition. If you want to start a t-shirt business, my God, there's thousands of them. But there's not anybody who makes the t-shirts that you make, Virgo. Okay. If you are wanting to open up a coffee shop, honey, Starbucks got the game on lock. But guess what? Starbucks don't make coffee like Virgo makes coffee. Okay. So do not let that opposition, do not let that competition stop you or sway you from pursuing this creative endeavor that looks to be very fruitful. If the divine gave you the mindset, the energy, the time, the financial fluidity to put this into motion, get to it. Now, what is the sixth house? This is the house of origins. Here is where I always gotta slow down when I read these days. This is the house of origins. Here is where we see our home, bloodline, feelings of safety, comfort, mother figure, tradition, and lifestyle. It also shows where we come from. I belong. Okay, I belong. At the bottom. Oops, bring that down a little bit. I belong. Okay, so Virgos, you want to belong. You want to be a part of something. You want to be accepted, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So I don't know if this is completely aside from this creative endeavor, because this is here. Okay. But it just feels like perhaps you have some fear about it's not even fear, help me spirit, because it's two messages coming out. It's like a set of Virgos who may have some type of hesitation about putting out their product, because artists are sensitive about their shit. to be pretty clear about it. Like you've designed something and you want to put it out there, you're ready to market it, but you have some hesitation because you don't know what the feedback is going to be. Okay, again, the naysayers here, because it's important to you to belong or to be accepted. Okay. But I tell you, Virgo, listen, I'm just going to keep on using me as an example. I do tarot readings. Okay. I come from a traditional Christian background. where my family owns a church. Virgos. I have been subjected to traditional Christianity since before I exited the womb. Okay. My family owns a church and has been a part of that church. They didn't own it the entire time, but they were very much invested, and so have been for several years. Okay. What do you think was in my mind when I said I've got to do this? I've got to come out like this. This is who I am. I can't deny who my true being is. Now, taking a step back, I also am fully aware that my gift and ability comes from my bloodline. Okay, so some of them may be in denial about it. Some of them I know they just did not come out in this way. Okay, but anywho, you can't let that fear of being accepted, because some of you may be, trying to be high priest or high priestess. Some of you may be doing shamanistic healing. Even, I have a past. We all have a past. I am not perfect. Okay. That's who God chooses, the imperfect. Okay. First of all, but people may question your validity, your credibility because you had a past, right? Don't let that stop you, Virgo. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move on. Listen. Sagittarius is here. Why is Sagittarius here? Because Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season has been beautiful. And I say that, yes, I'm a Sag, okay? And of course, some of you could be connected to Sagittarians. I got a lot of Virgos. I'm connected to a lot of friends and stuff like that. But so hey, Virgos. But that's not what this is about necessarily, right? This is about what Sagittarian energy represents, which is optimism, okay? I spoke this in another message earlier, and if you cross-watch it, you'll know who it was. I can't even recall right now. But I took notice, like I celebrated my birthday earlier in the month, right? And I always get a birthday outfit, whatever. Sometimes it just depends on what mood I'm feeling. I might be feeling sexy. I might be feeling sophisticated. I might be feeling sophisticated, sexy. I might want to put on a brand new pair of sweats, okay? You'll never know what you're going to get with me when it comes to my birthday, but I'm going to be cute. That's for sure, because I just, you want to feel good and look good on your birthday. So, and this year I went the route of fun. Okay. I kind of did an 80s baby inspired outfit and took my little birthday picture or whatever. And, a couple of days later, because I hadn't been paying attention because I was so focused on me. Okay. Sagittarians have been, if you're connected to a Sagittarius and you've been cross watching the last message, I kind of let the cat out of the bag. It's really around our birthday season and probably the whole month of December. We can get a little selfish and self-centered, okay? So I was pretty self-centered, not really focused on social media or anybody else but me, right? But anywho, a couple of days later, after I had posted my picture, I took notice. I'm a part of a Sagittarian group on my social media, and I took notice that a lot of the Sagittarians, like the outfits that they chose to, for their birthday pictures or whatever, were very fun and very vibrant, okay? And I feel like that's the Sagittarian collective's energy right now is kind of pouring out. So something I've kind of learned is that whatever season we're in, that collective energy kind of lends itself to all of us, right? So you may be feeling optimistic, vibrant, and fun, okay? If not, you will be, okay? And I feel like whatever this creative endeavor is making you feel like that, okay? I just heard, because Sagittarius in the tarot can also represent temperance. So there's also a bit of balancing going on here, okay? And patience and maybe some reconciliation. We'll see what else comes out. All right, moving forward. Look, it's just going to keep repeating itself because this is the message. Eight of Pentacles and the Fool. You are taking a leap of faith into a new venture, okay? And whether if you're not inspired to do your own thing and create your own business or take your own life's path, that's okay. Perhaps you are taking that leap of faith to get into a higher position at work, or even a lateral position, but one that gives you the ability to create. You see her at the table here. This was one of the cards that came out for me in my own reading to myself when I was thinking of what can I do, okay? And so this is what you can do. You can create, okay? But you're going to need to put effort and energy into it. It can't just stay as a dream, okay? It needs to be a dream realized, all right? With the full energy, brand new, beautiful. Look. Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, okay? Nine of Wands is perseverance. It's overcoming, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. So I'm getting an energy of, with this I belong energy right above it, of you kind of overcoming fears, overcoming disappointments, overcoming... like if someone was speaking death into your dream instead of life, it took you a little bit to say, no, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm still going to pursue what it is I want out of life. Okay, let's clarify. Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this here for Virgo, please? Nine of Wands. The World. I'm still going to pursue my dreams. That's what I'm hearing here. I'm still going to pursue my dreams. So you've been holding on to this dream for forever. It may be similar. I'm going to keep on using me. There's a new beginning, right? There's a new cycle beginning here. And it's coming in, and it feels like it's going to take, it's going to take its time, not take its time getting here. There is an energy of taking its time integrating or coming together is what I'm hearing. Okay. So it's taking its time to come together, okay? But you've got to put that effort, energy into it, okay? I totally lost track of what I was going to tell you. That's okay. It'll come back if it needs to be said. But there's something here about, understanding that for the world to accept you, and this may be not even about a creative endeavor, but maybe a turning or a changing of the guard within yourself here, okay? But for the world to accept you, and when I say the world, some of you, yes, the main stage, your social medias, some of you may even actually be famous. Some of you are maybe wanting to create a YouTube channel or something like that and put yourself out there, and that way you want to, you're hoping for the people to receive you well. Well, understand that it's going to take a while to grow, right? I'm on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a year now. My only marketing platform is my personal social media, and I would say 10% have the interest, right? So I'm not really out there like that. So I'm not getting the views or the subscribers that many of my counterparts in the intuitive world are getting, because they may have Instagram or additional marketing platforms. I want it to be organic. If you come, awesome. Share it with your friends and family that have interest. Like for me, it's organic, but I feel like for you, Virgo, it's like you're hoping for a big return quickly. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But you got to understand that it takes time to grow, to get to that level. Okay. You may surpass me and that's okay. But you still may not get to whatever your number was. You want to get 1,000 subscribers, or you want to get 1,000 clients, or you want to sell 1,000 units, whatever it is. But in the first, 3-6 months, you only sold 100, and so you feel defeated. I'm almost getting, because you feel like it wasn't well received, but that's not true. Okay. It just takes time to get there. And it's something, that's what Spirit wants you to know, and just continue to pour yourself into it. Okay. All right. And this, look, 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your ships are coming in. Okay. Be patient. Okay. So keep putting that effort, that energy in. Your ships are here to come in. Look at that. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And I was like kind of discouraged because when I was shuffling out the clarifiers, the Ace of Swords came out to clarify the Ace of Swords, but it had two cards. And, I like to get the single cards so it can be very clear for me. And so I put it back and I was like, oh, that was a good clarification right there. But bam, Ace of Pentacles came out, Virgo, to clarify the Ace of Swords. So it feels like to me, that's beautiful. The Sagittarius, right? I talked to you about, let me try to get, so it's not going to do it. Sagittarius, okay? The lighting, candles, lights, sunshine. Anyways, it feels like optimism about what you have called in or calling in or what has come in, because it feels like it's arrived. This is specifically my miracle card right here. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is my miracle card. And with that Ace of Swords, it feels like a sense of optimism, a sense of belief, a sense of clarity, of true vision, I'm almost hearing tunnel vision, like. Okay, so for you, Virgos, your focus seems to be your pentacles. Okay, and perhaps in this area right here, this may be where you need to shift that a little bit. Okay, not shift. Of course, you want to make a profit. Of course, if you're trying to create something and have a business, then you want to make a profit. But you know what? Nipsey Hussle comes to mind. If any of you do not know, I consider Sir Hermes Asadom my own personal spiritual guide. So when he shows up in your message, trust and believe, okay? And I'm kind of hearing like, oh my goodness. What is the song? Why did it evade me that quickly? Okay. So, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's, you can have what you want, but you need to, what are your reasons for it, right? You can have anything you want, but what are your reasons for it? Okay. For like, I know like probably, I'm going to say 75% of Nipsey Hussle music verbatim, but Virgo, for whatever reason, I can't draw the lyrics out clearly right now for you. So that's okay. The message is, though, whatever it is that you're trying to create here, keep in mind your ultimate purpose, right? So for instance, okay, for some reason I have to keep going back to me, but for instance, yes, I want financial freedom, right? I want financial freedom, and I want to be able to do light work as my daily it's not a job. I don't even want to call it a job, but I want it to be able to be what I do on a daily, right? And also produce financial freedom. But what do I want that financial freedom for? Okay. I have my purpose, and my purpose has nothing to do with materialism. Okay. So I keep that because I'm waiting on it to come on in. I'll share it with you when it happens. It's happening now. But my purpose has nothing to do with materialism, and that is one of the reasons why I'm so close. I'm so close to attaining it, because underlining is spiritualism. Okay, so keep that in mind. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you creating what you're creating? What are you putting out to the collective? If you want them to accept you, then what is it that you're truly asking for acceptance of? Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. Romance angels for the sign of Virgo. I feel like I've just been on a roll today, talking. But this is the message Spirit wanted to get out here. Okay. Maybe it's because I put too many weeks in between the messages. Oh, too many. Let's see. I think that was passion that peeked out for you, Virgo. So and as I'm even in this message, I feel passionate. Okay. This ain't had nothing to do with me. I know I used a lot of my personal experience, but it's only to help you resonate with the message, right? But I feel very passionate about this. Like, you really want to put this out, whatever it is, and you really want it to be accepted, and you're very optimistic about it. Okay. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay? Faith, trust the universe. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, that could be it, but I just feel like this is not talking about your romance right now, Virgo. This is talking about what you're trying to attain in life. You want some financial freedom, some type of financial independence here, and what the guidance seems to be is, know what it is that you're know why it is that you're pursuing that. Okay, do you just want fancy cars? Do you just want this lavish lifestyle? Is that what you're trying to accomplish? You're probably gonna get to it, but be mindful of what comes along with that, and how quickly or how temporary that type of lifestyle is. Find a true purpose and a true meaning behind what it is that you're trying to create and put out to the collective. And then you find not only financial freedom, but true freedom. Okay? All right. Angels, what is it that's two too many, three too many. What is it that Virgos need to know? Two too many. Five of action wants to peek out there though. Okay. Oh, come on. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is it that the Virgos need to know for the remainder of December? Sorry, y'all, the angels are really thick. This is my first deck. And wait, how many is that? Two too many. Everybody else got one, so we're gonna try to get to one, okay? All right, Virgos. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of December, please, angels? There it goes. Oh, messenger of action. I think somebody else got this one too. And organization is at the bottom. I don't think I did the bottom for anybody else, but I'm going to show you. Look at you. Organization. Get organized, right? I feel like the idea has come down. You got a business plan written out or whatever. You got your resume updated or whatever. And you're getting ready to put yourself out there. That's what I'm getting, okay? Messenger of action. Something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. Jesus Christ. Do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life and who wants to try everything. I'm not gonna say anything on that. I'm about to get this one last card for y'all and get out of here. Y'all heard what Spirit said. Wow. Okay, for Virgos, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of December, please? Okay. Achievement. Win the award, accolade, or contract. Achievement. Go after it, Virgo. Whatever it is, this is the time now. This is your time now. On target. Follow your ideal life path. Okay, this is your time now. If ever you were going to pursue or put something out there that you wanted to create and extend to the collective, now is the time. Okay, you may be feeling a little insecure about it, but remember what your purpose, your reason behind it is. Make sure it's something that's solid, right? And then you're going to reap the rewards of that. All right, that is your message. Love and light.